What is up, bros? Welcome to the All Bros podcast. I am Caleb, and I am all by myself today. Unfortunately for you guys, Rose is not feeling sick today. We were going to have a guest on, but something came up with them, so we will be having them on next week, hopefully, where we will be breaking down the Willoughbys like we originally planned on. So I also tried inviting Vic, but his mother's birthday is today, so I didn't want to pull him away from that. So yeah, just to get something out to you guys, this is just going to be an updated news episode. I haven't really watched anything new other than like Paw Patrol. Like, my whole life this week has just been Paw Patrol, Cocomelon, Blue's Clues, and or The Explorer. So not a whole lot to talk about with that one. So I will be going through some Funko Focus, 4K Spotlight, and some news that I'll get into it. I'll get into it. So without further ado, let's get into it, guys.
Hey guys, I'm Crash, host of the podcast Crash and Taz's Movie Cellar. On our show, me and my co-host pick a new movie each week and rate each movie on a few categories that we think are important to making a great movie. After we rate the movie, it gets a final rating, and that lands it somewhere on our cellar scale, where it will get labeled as either a well, premium, or a top shelf film. Catch us on platforms like Spotify, Google, Amazon Music, and more. And don't forget to follow us on social media. On Instagram as Crash and Taz's Movie Cellar. It's Crash, the letter N, Taz Movie Cellar, with underscores in between each word. And on Facebook, Crash and Taz Movie Cellar, where you as a listener can suggest movies for us to rate, and also give us some constructive criticism to make the show more entertaining. Overall, don't forget to follow or subscribe, and rate and review us, and get ready for an entertaining show with us. See you guys then.
Alrighty, starting off with Funko Focus. We have a few new figures, and because I am all by myself and don't have anything else to talk about, I'm just going to go through all the figures that I've enjoyed or looked at and seen announced and stuff. And this is really difficult to do without Rose by my side, but we will make it through it, guys. So, this week, the Target had a brand new exclusive deal. Like, they had a bunch of new Blacklight figures come out. They had a new Captain Marvel figure, new Thanos, new Ant-Man, and much to my enjoyment and surprise, a 10-inch Blacklight Thor Ragnarok Hulk, which is just, so nice. But it was available for pre-order on, I'm forgetting what day it was on, but they were going up for pre-order, and I was going after that Hulk with like all my might. Luckily for me, they also have a Blacklight Black Panther that was going to come out, so everyone and their mother was trying to get that. They also had a few other Blacklight things. They had just like all these figures. They had like Captain Marvel, Thanos, Hulk, all on a backpack. They had Ant-Man, Black Panther, and Captain Marvel Blacklight socks. They have a Thanos and Hulk shot glass. Like, they had all of this other shit that people wanted. And so I was very fortunate to get this Blacklight Hulk. It set me back about $40, but I regret nothing because he is going on a display. I have no idea what this display is going to look like yet, but I can promise you guys it's going to be freaking bitchin', because he's going up on the like opposite corner of my 10-inch Hulk, or Thor Ragnarok Hulk. So this is going to be super cool. Now all I need to do is get my hands on the Blacklight, the first Blacklight Hulk, the classic 4-inch figure. No idea how I'm going to do that yet, because just for shits and giggles, let's see how much it's going for right now. I can buy it on Amazon for $115, and so screw that. That is ridiculous, and I'm so bummed out that I didn't. I should have tried harder. I should have absolutely tried harder, but I feel like I would have gotten screwed over by scalpers and whatnot. So, whatever. I guess I'll wait for people to stop caring about those figures and drop the prices. So yeah, that's all the figures that came out in the Blacklight series. We also got all the new Eternal figures that came out. I don't know the Eternal characters' names, unfortunately. But the only one that I was really going to bring up was they have a 10-inch Celestial, which it looks pretty bitchin'. It looks very alien-esque. Almost like he has a very triangular body, which is a little weird. And then just like a big ass head. So cool figure. If you guys wanted to check it out, I'll figure out what the hell to post on Monday so you guys can see it. Let's see. There was a couple other figures. Oh, yes. There is a new 18-inch figure coming out, and it is Iron Man. The classic Avengers Endgame Iron Man, just the common. He's going to be 18 freaking inches. Most people are planning on him being $100 like every other figure, but unlike all of the other 18-inch figures, this is a Funko Shop exclusive, so you know this is going to sell out almost instantly. But I'm so glad that they have not done an 18-inch Hulk, because I would be beyond pissed. Because I'm not, as much as I hate to say it, I cannot justify to myself or my family, and especially my wife, buying an 18-inch $100 figure. That would just be insane. Sticking in the Marvel line, so the the 6-pack Avengers that we talked about last week with DJ from the Untrained Eye, they just announced that all of those figures are coming out individually, and what pisses me off about this is they're coming on this like little gray stand. So you have Iron Man, who's yellow, Hulk green, Hawkeye's orange, Widow's red, Cap blue, and then Thor is purple. Like, the figures are cool, and I'm glad that I can get Hulk by himself. But what pisses me off is the freaking stand. It's going to make him a little bit taller than all my other figures, and I freaking hate that. And on top of that, he's in, like, the Avengers Endgame suit, which just pisses me off because I hated that suit. I can go on for days about that suit, so freaking bleh. But along with those figures, there's a new one that they announced, which is coming to Entertainment Earth, and this is, honestly, for lack of a better term, this is what Vic ended up calling it. He called it the Pride Flag Thanos. It is Thanos in a brand new pose, which I think would look so cool in any other figure, but he's kind of like has his arms out, like almost like roaring a little bit. Super angry face, but he has all the colors of the Infinity Stones across him, in a stripe formation. So like Vic said, it's basically Pride Flag Thanos, but instead of him being on a gray or silver base, he is on a gold base with the colors of the Infinity Stones, it looks like the Infinity Stones are like around the base, which looks pretty cool. Not one that I would personally get. The only one I'm going to get is that Hulk, because I'm a Hulk whore, which sucks because there's a lot of Hulk figures that I don't have, and they are very expensive now. But whatever. All right, let's see. We also had the Funko Festival of Fun that got like a bunch of releases. So they have a new Wizarding World of Harry Potter. What are those called? An advent calendar. So that just comes with 24 Pocket Pops, which are pretty cool. I haven't gotten an advent calendar for it with Funko, so I'm kind of bummed about that. But they have, like I said, the one for Harry Potter. They have one for Five Nights at Freddy's, which is coming out, which I think you could pre-order that and do that one for Halloween if you so wanted. I think that'd be really fun. They also have one for The Office, and those typically go for like $25, I think. Don't quote me on that. Let's see. Also in the Festival of Fun, I have to talk about these ones. Just because I friggin' loved Winnie the Pooh growing up. They have some holiday Winnie the Pooh characters coming out. So the first one, they have a Hot Topic exclusive Eeyore, where he's wearing a Santa hat with a bunch of Christmas lights wrapped around him. They have a common, or actually I think the Hot Topic exclusive is metallic, which is really cool. The common Eeyore is wearing a Santa hat, but he's holding a sign that says, "Dear Santa, I've been not as bad as some," which I freaking love. And then we have 2 Tigger figures coming out. The first one's a common. The second one, like, they're the exact same figure, except the exclusive is going to Amazon and it will be flocked. And so it's just Tigger wearing a Santa hat, holding some presents. And like I said, I freaking love Winnie the Pooh, and I'm so glad that these are coming out. I don't know if I'm going to get them, though, unfortunately. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling come holiday season. And let's see. Anything else? Ooh, yes. Also, for Festival of Fun, they are releasing a 2-pack at Walmart of a Hulk and Iron Man mug. So I'm definitely going to want to get that Hulk mug. Yeah, I have one that I got in a Doctor Strange Marvel Collector Core box. I have that mug. I don't use it. I have it up on my wall, but I'm going to have a Hulk shelf, so need my Hulk mug. Don't know what I'll do with the Iron Man one. Maybe I'll find someone that wants it a lot more than I do. So, we'll see. But yeah, that concludes Funko Focus, or that's all I had. Or I could find. Alright, moving on to 4K Spotlight. Nothing too new. The only thing that I was able to find is that they are releasing the 4K of In the Heights. I forget how Rose enjoyed this movie. I know that we gave it a pretty decent score. But yeah, Rose, I'm not sure if he's going to pick this one up. I'm going to assume he will, just because he is kind of a sucker for a good musical, and I think he enjoyed this one. I think I was the one that was being an asshole towards this movie. So yeah, that's everything that we got in 4K Spotlight. Moving on to Through the Wall. There was a lot of news, and unfortunately, I'm not going to discuss it. Well, actually, the biggest item was the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer, which, oh my gosh, guys, if you have not seen it, go check it out. Me and Vic from Crash and Taz's Movie Cellar freaking nerded out over it last night, which was awesome. Super crazy trailer. There's lots of speculation out there about who's going to be in this movie, who's not going to be in this movie, or whatever. But I am freaking ready for this movie. I'm just ready for any Marvel property. Like I'm all types of excited for every What If episode that comes out. I'm going to be there as soon as I can when Shang-Chi comes out, and I'm super excited for the Eternals because that trailer came out as well, and that one looked pretty wild. it's gonna be insane. So super excited for that. So we will be talking about the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer next week when I have Rose and our special guest to discuss it with. The only other thing that I'm not sure Rose is going to care about this, so I feel okay discussing this. There is a new Marvel game coming out, and it's called Marvel Midnight Suns. And I'm gonna look up what this game's gonna be about. Oh, I already hate it. I just looked up some information on it. Like, it looked super cool, but it is. I just found out that it is a turn-based RPG from the creators of XCOM, which I don't know what XCOM is. XCOM, it's a video game series. Let's see. It's a top-down RPG. That sucks. Oh my gosh, if it's anything like this XCOM game, I'm gonna freaking hate it. God damn it. I was super excited for. I will give it a shot, but there's a gameplay trailer that's going to be coming out on the 1st. So, with this episode coming out on the 30th, so Wednesday, be sure to check out the gameplay trailer because it looks super cool. The trailer looked really cool. They have like a bunch of really cool characters that are going to be in it, and it's like a really wide variety of people. They have like the basic Iron Man Cap. Unfortunately, I did not see a Hulk in there. They do have the Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider. They have Blade. Captain Marvel's in this. They had Wolverine too. They had like a few people, but I don't know how I'm gonna like a turn-based RPG. I freaking hate turn-based RPGs. Like, so freaking much. And it's only because I suck at them, so. Yeah. Trying to look at more information on this. They just have the announcement trailer for it right now. Like I said, the first is going to have some actual gameplay. So, yeah. I lost all enjoyability or any hype I had for this game because it's turn-based RPG. So they're gonna have to sell me on this because I'm not super fond, like I said, of the turn-based RPGs, but I can play the top-down RPGs like the Ultimate Alliance series. I've played that. That was really good. But yeah, this one's gonna have to really sell me. And I don't think it'll even matter. Oh, it's set to launch in March of 2022. And it's coming to Xbox One, so I mean, I could get it. We'll see. Like I said, it's all going to be based on that footage. But yeah, other than that, didn't really have anything else. Yeah, so unless you guys wanted to hear a breakdown of the Paw Patrol, which I highly, highly doubt, I think I'm going to wrap this episode up here. Apologies that you had to listen to me ramble on for damn near 20 minutes. Rose will be back next week, hopefully. And if not, I will have a guest on next week as well. And we will be breaking down the Willoughbys. So, until next week, if you like this episode, not necessarily this episode, if you like past episodes, and enjoy our content, be sure to follow and subscribe to us wherever you listen to podcasts. We had just made a shift between distribution services, So I'm not 100% certain where we are at. The big ones, we are on Apple Podcasts, we are on Google Podcasts. I had to go on and fix Google Podcasts, so we should be up and running on there. We are on Spotify, and there's a few other places. I just want to confirm that before I start going through like the whole big old list of places. But you can catch all of our episodes on YouTube as well. They have a brand new look about them, so they should be a little bit more interesting to look at. You can also follow us on social media if you have an episode idea, if you want to answer a question of the week, which for those of you that did answer the question of the week, I will be reading off your answers next week when we talk about the Willoughbys. So far that's only included Breaker 6696. So I will be reading your response off next week, but we do still appreciate you answering our question of the week. Or if you want to join us for an episode, we would love to have anyone on. So hit us up, DM us. We are on Facebook, facebook.com/theallbros, Twitter and Instagram @theallbros. You can also email us at theallbroschannel@gmail.com. Check out our website, tinyurl.com/theallbros. Links will be in the description. And there is a new merch option on the shop. So go check it out. Please tell me if it makes sense, and if it doesn't, I apologize, and I will try to fix it as soon as someone tells me what's wrong with it. But until then, this has been the All Bros super short podcast. More of the All Bro podcast this week. But until next week, when I have my regularly scheduled people, we will catch you guys next week. Deuces.